Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night, but for now, let's get into the video.
Men don't date women for their potential. Once again, men don't date women for their potential.
Oh, but we do pretty much every single time. Every time I take you on a date and I don't expect us to sleep together at the end of that date, I am dating for potential. I don't date you hoping you're gonna win the lottery and become rich. Yeah, I don't care about that. I don't date you working at McDonald's hoping you're gonna become successful in your career 10 years from now. Yeah, I don't care about that either. I guess what I'm trying to say is, yes, I am dating you for who you are right now, not for who you're gonna become in 10 years. And that right there is a good thing, not a bad thing. I guess you dating me for who I should become in 10 years is making you better than me, right? Well, alright then.
Okay, because I'm in a talkative mood, I wanted to do a list of my personal red flags in guys. Some of these can be ridiculous. My friends have said that my standards are too high, so this is coming from a person with unrealistic standards, if you will, but I actually don't give a shit. So there's that. Okay. Number one is in a run club. What are you doing? Why do you need to be in a club to run? Just go run. You don't need to socialize when you run. I don't understand it personally.
Yeah, but see, that's all right. Not everyone is that smart, but we're all smart enough to know when to cross the street. I mean, most of us. The video was more than 4 minutes long and I didn't care to listen. When your own friends are telling you that you're not that smart, you have standards. I really don't care to listen to any of those standards. And you really need to stop calling every dumb idea standards. Those are not really standards, those are reasons why no man will wanna be with you.
Hey, babe, would you rather have my personality in your ex's body or your ex's personality in my body? What are you doing?
My biggest flex is that I can cut people off like nothing. I can literally move on with my life away from you without an explanation, without understanding why this or that.
Yeah, that's great. Whose understanding of why are we talking about? Because if you're talking about me not understanding the reason why you're gone, sure, that may be a flex. But if you're gone and you don't understand the reason why, then not much of a flex, is it? But seriously, do we start having more sympathy for the F-boys or still not yet? Because I do. I completely understand them. And not for nothing, they're also flexing about being gone an hour later. So do we still blame them for any reason?
And some people think that's toxic. That's okay. But for me, what's toxic is going back and forth with the person who doesn't deserve it. Right? So if you don't know how to cut people off, you need to learn. Because once you learn how to do that, you're gonna be so much more happier with yourself. And just learning to walk away and understanding that sometimes it's not worth to beat a dead horse over nothing. And just walking away, so much more happier. And if you take that personally, the fact that I can walk away from you and pretend like you never existed, that's on you because you acted weird towards me initially. So, yeah, I don't know.
I know you don't, but that's okay. There are two types of people in this world: people who think and use their brain, and TikTokers.
Let's talk about people pleasing because being a nice girl isn't cute when it's costing you your peace. Girl, I used to be a people pleaser and it was draining the living life out of me. I used to absolutely feel drained all the time and I realized I never said no. Even though I did not want to go to these things, to these events, I didn't want to go out every weekend, I was putting myself on the back burner to make other people happy. And I'll say it again, protecting your peace does not mean that you are selfish. You also need to stop over-explaining yourself. You do not have to over-explain. No is a complete sentence. You don't have to justify why you can't hang out, why you didn't reply right away. Honestly, it's exhausting and always feeling like you have to please other people and make all these justifications for certain things. It's just unnecessary, okay? Like I said before, no is a complete sentence. Just learn to say no. You don't feel like hanging out? No, thank you, but thank you for the invite. Let's go have drinks. No, thanks. don't feel like drinking. You don't really have to explain why. You don't have to explain anything, really, okay? You can just protect your peace. You can say no if you don't want to. We have to learn your energy is precious and not everyone deserves it. And that's okay. I'm a pretty introverted person, okay?
Of course you're a TikToker. I'm also sure you're self-diagnosed with ADHD, autism, and high standards. We're way past that time when we were asking ourselves, what's a 20-year-old doing on TikTok giving advice to others? And that leaves me, I just moved on to the time when I'm asking myself, why does a 20-year-old having procedures done to her face and getting lip fillers? But anyway, since I don't really care to know the answer to that question, maybe answer me this. What events does a 20-year-old attend? What would those be? School?
No, because something I want to talk about right now is how hard it is to date in 2025. But for the past, I've been single almost 5 years now, which is crazy. I'm in part of my personality, which is crazy because before that I was such a lover girl. I was literally in a relationship for 4.5 years, and then before that, 2.5 years. It's mad, and now it is seeming near impossible to meet someone. I haven't really been going out because I don't really enjoy going out all the time. But then I'm like, how am I going to meet people if I don't go out? So I'm going out for dinner with my girl tonight. Main thing is girlies, how do you date? Genuinely, I'm so petrified to go out on a date. Not even because I'm scared or because I'm nervous, because anyone that knows me, I will chat to a brick wall. Honestly, there's no actual nerves here. There's just fear of men and fear of liars. The last guy I spoke to, for example, basically sold me the world. But that's all that happens these days. Guys just love bomb. They will tell you everything that you want to hear, but all the words and no action, which just doesn't work for me. One, I'm not using dating apps. I can't do it. I don't really want to be sitting there texting someone. Ideally, I want to meet someone out. I want to meet, but then I don't want to go out. So it's and everyone that's out, no one's serious when you're out. Oh, it's so hard.
If only those aliens I was promised for the last couple of years will show up, at least half of our problem will just simply go away. This lady here will find someone without even having to leave the house, and I won't have to listen to this crap like it's the biggest existential crisis of 2025.
I want to tell you guys about the scariest interaction I've had with the police in Mexico. Okay, so if you've ever gone to a Mexican beach town, you know people warn you, stay away from the police. So, I'm in Puerto Escondido, living my best life. I'm staying at one of the party hostels. I'm playing Love Island. I, at one of these parties, meet a boy. This becomes my little vacation romance, okay? We're not staying at the same place. We're in hostels. There's no way to meet up at the hostels. There's no place where you can actually have privacy. So what do? We go to the beach. This night in particular was so cool because it was the strawberry eclipse moon.
Yeah, I don't know what that is and don't care. These are the ladies with the high standards. Met some guy, banged him 5 minutes later, got arrested for exposure or whatever she got arrested for, and these are the ladies that I need to work hard to get. These the ones telling the average man that they can never meet their standards. Well, they're not wrong. The average man will never sink that low.
Men will literally sit there and say, I like natural girls, I hate Botox and filler. Right, well, first of all, your opinion there is invalid because you think Botox is the same as filler. So, right. And translation of that, girls, is he actually likes Botox and filler on a girl. He likes makeup on a girl. So whatever he's saying is the complete opposite. You need to flip it, and that will show you what he's actually like as a person, because he will never tell you the full truth.
I just told you the full truth. You only got defensive because you got Botox and fillers. And yes, I know the difference between Botox and fillers, but I'm not gonna say hyaluronic acid every single time I'm trying to talk about your mouth not really moving in a natural way. But men say they want one thing, and yeah, there's a difference in between who I'm gonna sleep with and who I'm gonna marry. I like my favorite girl working the street corner, but I'm never gonna bring her home. I'm not doing that when she's so happy to see me. So you really think I'm gonna introduce her to my mother?
The fact that so many women prefer a dog, a cat, an animal to men says everything you need to know about men. That's why they're so angry. They're angry that this soul, for example, has more value than that they have. And you know who's determining the value of men? It's women. I mean, millions of men. I'm rejecting millions of men. Millions. I'm getting hit on every day by multiple men in multiple circumstances.
Alright, that would be quite enough. I mean, I enjoy looking at the dog, but I thought we're gonna end up having a honest conversation, but then again, look who I'm talking to.
The fact that women are celebrating that they're able to live alone and men don't do that. They don't celebrate that. Do you know any video of a man who is like very happy that he's able to live alone? No. What does it indicate?
That we're not trying to convince anyone if we're happy or not. Hey, fail, why are you happy? Got my health, got my people that love me, got my friends, my family. Should I say that in every single video? You, on the other hand, all of you TikTokers, not just you, whenever you're trying to make an argument about how happy you are, of course, while being single, it always sounds like we are happy because men are not. We are happier being single because men are not. We are happier living alone because men cannot. As for celebrating living alone and being alone, we also don't need a cookie for doing that. The way I live my life is my own choice. I don't need anyone celebrating me for my choices. You, on the other hand, all of you TikTokers, like the lunatic I've posted a few days ago, she wanted to celebrate women being in a bathroom. Why do you think that is? Oh yeah, that's right, because you're happier being single because men are not.
It's really interesting how, as soon as women begin to dominate a field, suddenly that field becomes less prestigious, less rigorous, less serious, less intellectual. Because that's not random, it's called the reverse Matilda effect, and I previously did a video on this, but we're going to dive a little deeper.
No, we're not. Stop destroying everything you touch and then maybe people will celebrate you for your achievements, not for going to the bathroom. She went ahead and used as an example the education system in 2025 compared to the one in 1900s. I'm sure now the majority of teachers are women and maybe they're underpaid. I have no idea. I'm not going to check. But when we are talking about the education system, let me ask you a question. Are we really that smarter than the people that lived in the 1900s? If you said yes, fair enough. But would the answer still be yes 2 days from now if for the next 2 days we don't have access to our phones and the internet? And this is gonna be it for today. As always, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe and I will see you in the next one.